Hello, everybody! It's me, Carmine DiStefano, the Bookman. When we last saw Kratos, he was getting up and walking away after stabbing himself in the chest with the Sword of Olympus. So many of us God of War fans figured the next title would be the one following God of War 3. But recently, Sony Entertainment and Santa Monica Studios decided to take us back in time in a prequel, which I thought they did in Chains of Olympus. But anyway, this one is about Kratos finding redemption after killing his family, which I thought they did in God of Wars 1, 2, Betrayal. Oh fuck it, God of War Ascension! Time to get our yell on! Well, let's take a look at it together, shall we? Game opens!
The great Spartan general was finally defeated.
Guess he wasn't so great after all. Our anti-hero, Kratos, is chained by this freakish one-armed chick with spider legs. Her offensive weapon is excreting insects from her stuff that causes things to go... Wow, a large abomination hounding you at the beginning of a God of War game? No! Between battles, Kratos enters a brothel. Actually, it's an illusion by this femme fury. Kratos finishes off the other to gain a jewel. Now it's 3 weeks prior to that. Kratos is visited by...
Your mind is troubled.
An angry Kratos? Quick, someone get the camcorder. I want to capture this forever. It never happens. This is Orcos, not Orko, who wishes to aid Kratos in freeing his mind from fury-induced madness. He tells Kratos to seek out the Oracle at Delphi. Using this elaborate snake coaster mechanism, Kratos is able to gain access to the inner chamber where he's greeted by...
Return when you have brought appropriate sacrifice.
That guy who likes small masked women on his lap.
We have to find a better slave trader.
Is that a person coming out of his side? Yes, that is a person. Such a monstrosity deserves a monstrous death. Awesome. Kratos sees the dying Oracle. She explains to him his insanity is caused by those Furies. The only way to end it is to end them. Kratos must go to Delos to find the lantern that will show him more truth. Along the way, he comes across Orcos again. Orcos is the byproduct of Ares, making it with the Furies. Ares was trying to create a great warrior that could kill Zeus so Ares could take Olympus. Since Orcos wasn't it, Kratos was chosen. Kratos gets to Delos amidst the illusions of the Furies. He seems to have destroyed them, but is caught. The three try to force Kratos into servitude to Ares before Orcos interferes to save Kratos. Using the tools you gain, Kratos rebuilds an oversized piece of architecture one psycho put together. Man, they are really putting in new elements in this one. Get Apollo's head back on so the statue lights the way to a chamber. There, Orcos talks of how the Delphi oracles showed him Ares' plot to take over. They were on their way to tell Zeus when his mothers caught them. They put out her eyes and kept them hidden in this chamber. With the eyes, Kratos opens the entrance to...
I'm sorry, Spartan. When I learned that my mothers were close, I came to what...
I wonder why your father doesn't like you. The Furies capture him, take his stuff, and drag him to where we found him in the beginning. Stowed away in the torture of the first Oathbreaker. After Kratos breaks free, the two remaining Furies lead him home. There he reunites with his daughter Calliope, as well as his wife. Of course, we know this is all an illusion.
In time you will forget. All that you have lost can be yours once again. If this is what keeps you in service to Lord Ares...
Call me sick, but I wouldn't have a problem with that.
Offer yourself to us completely, and you shall live in blissful illusion.
Nope, not a problem at all. Turns out this Fury Queen can go from hot to horrific in a second. Kill her and her sister to be freed. Really, you only think you're freed. Orkos reveals he was made Kratos' Oath Keeper. You have to kill him to finally be free of the madness. Anyone that knows anything about God of War realizes this is only the beginning. Kratos is tormented by his visions, leading him to burn his house down and fight on. Now you can play over with your blades maxed in New Game Plus or delve into multiplayer. Multiplayer is interesting as you serve a god, then customize powers based on their gifts. And that's pretty much it. So what did I think of this game? To sum it up in one sound, this has to be the most frustrating God of War in the series. The challenge is not all about the difficulty either. These goddamn jumps are made worse due to the dizzying, awful camera angles. Fighting is tough for the same reason at times. The control adjustments also come off as unnecessary. Pressing 2 buttons to grapple is ridiculous. The alternate weapons are a nice change since you never really thought of the secondary, tertiary, and so on weapons you kept in the past. Dislodging them from enemies is pointless, however. Tougher enemies are immune, making the ability useless. You also become too overwhelmed to think of doing anything but survive. There doesn't seem to be a point to it. The so-called Juggernaut battles, I must say, were fun. I like the integration where you have a fighting minigame before finishing them off. The finishes themselves are as gruesome as ever. Only the most macabre won't wonder why they took it as far as they did. The puzzles are typical God of War push-pull blocks crap. I must say, the special items do add differentiation from all other God of War games. The god powers are great, though you have to upgrade them fully to get all their use. The motion capture in the cutscenes is virtually perfect. The sceneries are aesthetically gorgeous. There are some hiccups, but nothing fatal. These programmers, though, are true bastards. You will be overwhelmed by enemies and traps often. It takes incredulous skill to get through normal, so hard must be impossible. Grab a stress ball, cover the room in cushion or bubble paper, and shove a stick in your teeth. This game will drive you incapable of controlling your rage. Overall, it's frustrating as shit, bizarre as ever, but still makes for a solid 7 hours or so. And thank you all for watching. I have more for you soon to come. So stay tuned, take care, and have a great day.